For my beginner girls who are buying these glueless ready to wear wigs out the box, I know y'all are wondering, like, so what do we do when we have to fix our wig up, or what do we do to maintain the hairstyle that the wig comes in? This video is for you. I'm showing you exactly how you can get your curls back, how you can get the style back that it came with. This wig came with these type of curls in the box, and sometimes if you don't know, the wig can come a little bit dented up from the shipping process and how long it's been sitting in the box. So this is for my girls who want to know how to get the style back, how to maintain the style. This is going to be very easy. You have the blueprint already by buying the wig, so it's just a matter of putting the curls back in, and also how to just keep making sure your wig is flat, polished, you know, all the details to everything you need to know to maintain it. So let's get into this video. The first thing you need to do when you get your glueless wig is to tint that lace. Today I'm using my foundation shade. This is the perfect match. All the details are on the screen and the description box. You can always find them there, and it's also going to be linked on my Amazon storefront. I really like to focus on the front of the lace, not so much the back, because it doesn't really matter. So go ahead and spread your lace tint on there and then adjust your band so the wig can fit nice and snug. This is going to make sure that you don't have any lifting of the lace and it's more seamless. Once you get the wig on, this is what you're working with. You want to make sure you secure that wig by adjusting the drawstring in the back. Doesn't matter what size head you have, it is going to make sure it's fitting nice and tight. But like I said, most wigs are going to need a little bit of shaping once you get it because of the amount of time it's been sitting in the box. So these are basic things, and if you don't know nothing, I'm about to teach you everything you need to know right now. So go ahead and brush your wig out. We are going to be refreshening up the curls, but because we have the basics, we don't have to totally redo it, right? The top of your wig also is not going to be super flat, so we are going to go in and make sure to hot comb that all over again so you don't have any of the bumps. We want a flat wig. The wig is not flat right now, so take your wax stick and go ahead and apply that first. I'm using the Style Booster wax stick. You can use any, it doesn't really matter. And then you want to follow up with some hairspray. I'm using the Fantasia Olive Oil Spritz. I love the way that this one smells, plus it gives you some shine. And then you want to hit it with your hot comb. My hot comb is on like 400 or 410, and the hairspray over top the wax stick is so the wax stick doesn't just keep the hair oily. The hairspray is kind of locking it in so it's not just oily, like I said. So just repeat this same process all the way over until you get to the end where your part is. This wig comes with edges already, but we're just going to take some edge gel and redo it. I'm using the Got To Be Black gel. This keeps it really like a secure hold. You can probably not have to do your edges for a while unless you choose to comb them out, which I'll show you later on in the video. But I just redo my edges with this gel and let it air dry. For the part, I'm using a couple shades lighter than I am. So this is the Ruby Kisses in the color 11, and I'm taking a makeup brush. This is an eyebrow brush, and getting in there in the part and just making sure that it's nice and crisp. So this is your starting point. Think of this as you've had your hair in for a couple of days and your curls fell out. It's time to redo. So you want to start off by using some type of hair serum or oil. That's going to keep your hair nice and shiny since it's been a few days. And then we're going to go in with our curling iron. I'm using the T3 curling iron. This is my favorite curling iron, and I have the 1 1/4 inch. And you're gonna need hairspray. I'm using the Chi Enviro 54 hairspray. I love this hairspray. It is so good. So first thing you want to do is spray the hair and then comb that hairspray through. Then you're gonna open up your clamp. The clamp needs to be on top, and then you're gonna twist and hold. So we put the hair on, I'm holding it, then you're gonna go down the hair, twist it back up, hold it some more, and then continue to twist and go down the rest of the hair until you reach the end. And this is the curl you're gonna get. Like I said, I love that hairspray. It doesn't make the hair crunchy like super hard, but it gives it enough hold to where the curl is really gonna last. So we're gonna repeat the same step by putting the hair on the curling iron, holding it, moving it down, twisting it back up, holding it some more, and moving it down. It's the same motions the entire time you're doing your curls. And once you get the hang of it, it's super easy. I feel like curling on a curling iron, is easier than a flat iron. Flat iron curls are so hard to me. And just make sure that you are parting your hair in those vertical sections. So literally like from top to bottom. I'm not splitting the hair in half or any of that. It's going to take way too long. The hair is already curled. You don't have to do all that. You would only need to do that if you're starting off with straight hair. So because it's curled, we're just going to go in and part it in bigger sections, and just make sure you're leaving the hair on the curling iron long enough to where it's getting hot. Like you'll see me tapping it later on in the video so I can feel if the hair is hot. If it's not hot, that means that it hasn't been on there long enough and your curl is not going to hold. And I just wanted to mention before we move on that you're curling away from the face. So all of your curls should be twisting to the right, not to the left. If you're on the right side of your head, you should be curling to the right. If you're on the left side of your head, you should be curling to the left. Now that we've gotten through the curls, you want to comb your curls out. So the front piece I always comb out with a small rat tail comb. It comes out much differently. And then the rest of the hair I brush out with my unbrush or a wide tooth comb. This is how the hairstyle is supposed to look straight out the box. Sometimes it just doesn't come that way, and that's okay. But also you want to be able to maintain the style that you bought. So this is how it's supposed to look. And now you're going to be able to recreate your style and keep up with it. I hope this video was helpful. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Follow me on my socials on TikTok and Instagram @byAliciaCorinne, and I'll see y'all in my next video.